Okay, we're recording. So, I'm known as Raider Puddles on YouTube with my email. I did videos of my dog having a litter. Last time I tried to get everything start to finish. So, this is Shadow's second litter. She got knocked up as soon as she went into heat. Stray dogs in the yard. Can't keep them out, and animal control told me you can't stop nature. So, and then they cited me because the puppies went to my neighbor's house and all. So I got cited from animal control because my puppies went on somebody else's property. But two male dogs come here and impregnate my female, which, yeah, she should have been spayed. You're right. And when I got the voucher to get her spayed at 6 months, all the vets in the area that take the voucher wouldn't take the voucher. Well, yeah, they would take the voucher, but they wanted $200 over the amount of voucher. If I had $200, I've had $300. So, needless to say, they wouldn't spare, and I couldn't afford it. And so she got pregnant the first time. Well, first time she goes in heat, here come the boy dogs, Puppy Daddy and Puppy Daddy's new buddy. And they say the smallest litter is the first one. Turn this down. And I was hoping, since I watched Lexi, Colin, since I watched Lexi have two who has two puppies? Stop that right now. And Shadow only had once the first time around. I thought, maybe we'll get lucky. 9. She came out with 9. That is her. If you look on the couch right here, I don't know if I can zoom on this. Oh, I can a little. See that little blue spot right there? Okay, well, that's her paw and her head right in front of it. And if you know anything about Shadow, she doesn't like being under the covers, okay? Well, the first time Shadow litter, she spent, after they were born, all day long trying to get under the covers of the couch. And here she is under the covers. Last time, man, I had the exact time and date of her insemination. And so 63 days and counted it all. And then I drove myself crazy on YouTube and on the internet because I micromanaged everything about her pregnancy. And it drove me nuts because it would say, if she does this, that's a good thing. That's an indication, yada, yada. And then they'd say, but if she does this, which is the exact same thing they just said, they would say, oh, well, that's bad, and you need to go to a vet right away. It's like, wait a minute. It's the same thing they're talking about. Oh, if she comes in heavy panting, that's good. She's going into labor. But if she comes in heavy panting, well, that's bad. And she's probably going to have a heart attack. Take her to the vet. That's what it was like. And it made me nuts. And she popped out 9 of them little peckers. I got video of the first 2 being born. That started at 9:40 at night. And at 11, I was tired of holding the phone, shooting camera of her butt, waiting for other puppies to come out of Punani. So it's her tail and her... And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go lay down, Shadow. You let me know when you get back to it. And I fell asleep and woke up at 5 a.m. And when I went back over to her whelping box, which is behind the wood stove, same place it is now, and she had 9 little critters circled in a ball. From 5 a.m. that moment when I got up and checked on her, she did not leave that whelping box for 36 hours straight from that moment on. It was insane. And I thought, wow, what a good mom. She hated their guts. She wanted to stop nursing them at 10 days old because they were tearing her teats off. I mean, literally a few weeks later, one of them tore the top of one of her teats off, and it's never grown back. And they're all black teats now, except for the tip of this one's pink. So I get where she's coming from. I don't have children myself, so I can't even relate to the, other than education, knowledge, and been there, seen that. But so last time was my first litter. The puppies have been all adopted out against my desires and my will, but my will didn't get things secured financially in time to get them a chain link fence play area to be outside all day without having to do my whole 2.5 acres. And 3 puppies and myself narrowly missed getting hit by a car. One was running across the street. I caught it. I passed it in the middle of the road, told it keep going. Car was coming on my side now to be. The second one lunges towards me, just to jump in my arms and say, hey, here we are. They're 6 months old at this point. And third one was coming behind her, and the car was still approaching. So I'm almost to the other side of the road, and I catch Special, the one that jumped, by the shoulders, and I throw her backwards on top of the third one that is on a dead run about to approach the road. So I stopped her dead in her tracks, and I barely got out of the way of the car. At that point, they were 6 months old, and there's something to be said for strength in numbers. You hear it, you believe it, whatever. But when it is in your life and right in your face, it really takes on a new meaning. And one puppy was sold and is still with the mother of the guy that bought her. Well, that's a long story. Anyways, and so I had 8 left, and I was resigned to keeping them all. Two others had been sold, but they didn't want to pay the apartment fees of $500, so they brought them back, which they were gone for a couple of weeks. And we had the 6 left, all females. We had a system going. We had a camaraderie. We had a calm in the storm of puppies, 6 puppies in the house and mom. And things were changing, and the puppies were learning and progressing, and the 2 came back. And one of the ones that came back was Pink, the male. And he came back feeling like he had to establish himself, so he picked on the biggest pup, female in the bunch. And about a week of them playing, but then escalating, I finally took him aside and told him, look, pal, let me explain this to you. Not in an alpha dominance, put him down position, but just in a hold him in my lap, bounce him in my arms, look him in the eye, and have him hear me tell him, the only thing you need to be concerned with as far as a pecking order around here is me. I am numero uno. I buy your dog food. Me, I am number 1. I am the one you need to worry about. I said, but your mom, well, she's a bitch, and that's figuratively and literally, but she's your mother, and she's always going to kick your butt. That's just the way it goes. Sorry, you're a dog. And so we got a 1 and a 1. And then we have 8 puppies. I says, and you're number 3. And your sister is number 3. And your other sister is number 3. And your 5 other sisters or 4 other sisters beyond that, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. You're all a bunch of 3s. And I've been told I have odd relationships with my animals, mostly dogs. I've had cats before, but dogs. And I do. I speak English to them, and they speak dog to me. But I understand their dog, they understand my English, and we get along. And I explain things to my dogs, and I show them things, and they're different than any other dog in the quote-unquote normal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they have all of these typical rules of dogs, and okay, they gestate for 63 days, give or take 5 days, either way. Okay, there's a lot of that. And my dogs tend to be the exceptions to the rule. I'm told if you have a large number of puppies like I did from the same DNA, okay, you end up with, basically, I was told, a pack of dogs because they do the same thing. They're all from the same DNA. They all have the same characteristics or traits that are available to them based on their DNA. And that's all well and good. I believe that. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to call anybody a liar or tell anybody that what's been going on with dogs for centuries that, I don't even know of yet, isn't true. I'm just saying I raise a different character in a dog than the standard norm. I love my critters. I get all my critters very young. Shadow came to me at 3 months. Raider came to me at 3 months. Peanut was about 6, 8 weeks, ran away from her litter, and an ex-girlfriend thought I needed a dog and brought her over. And Peanut did her 2 fingers to your eyes, both directions. And I says, no, it ain't one of those, but it turned out to be one of those. And then all of the last litter, obviously, my first litter, they were born right back there. I had a much larger whelping box for them last time. This is the wood stove you see burning there. These are 2 massive speakers. That's what those are. So those cabinets are big enough to contain the puppies. There's enough room for her to have them. My guess is 15 this time. I've got a 12 in on a pool. I've got 15, 13, 14. That's the couch that Shadow can get up on to get away from the puppies and still be right there with them. And she's over here. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Hiding under the covers. She hates being under the covers. She is so pregnant. Today at 3:30, she had her first contraction. Physical, definable, discernible contraction. And the panting and the whole thing, the tensing up the belly hard, and then she relaxed and panted in my face for a few seconds. We were sitting outside the front door. And then a few minutes later, here comes another tight stomach, panting, standing up, looking at me like, oh, here we go. And that was at 3:30 this afternoon. That clock's wrong. It's 3:30 now. So that was 12 hours ago. Okay. So she's had her first 2 contractions. Very discernible, not guessing, know for a fact. Those were contractions that she went through. She spent the rest of the night on the couch with me watching movies mostly. She went outside a couple times. She had dinner around 7 or 8 o'clock last night, and then went back to the couch, head in my lap. She lays there. She's so big. She lays there and goes, I mean, she's massive. She's not an overly big dog, but she's 2.5 times her normal width. Belly just sagging. The bottom 6 teats are already sacking up with milk for the last 4 or 5 days. I mean, these puppies are inbounded and imminent by far. And like last time, she went 68 days, so she holds out to the last minute. I don't know what it is. Old rubber belly, and put my face down there and talk to her stomach. Come out, wherever you are. We want to meet you. And yeah, I'm saying 13 to 15 pups are going to come rolling out of that little girl over there hiding in the covers. You're so cute, Shadow. You are so cute. She's been so miserable, especially the last probably 30 days of this pregnancy for her. She just lays on the couch with me, her head in my lap, and just groans. But around 12 o'clock, about 3 or 4 hours ago, I made some food, and she always gets up and stares at me while I eat, waiting for me to finish so she can have the leftovers. And she wasn't interested in my plate of food one bit. She didn't even look at it. She didn't even smell it, which is when they start losing their appetite. Stands to reason. But, they give you all these things to look for, signs to watch for. And like I said, they do it means this and then it means that. One good, one bad. And you're supposed to figure out the difference. But she is displaying a lot of the telltale signs that indicate labor in process. I'm not positive. I thought their water breaks and then they go into labor. And a mom of human kids told me that sometimes they have to break your water. So I have no evidence of water being broken. For all I know, it could have broke out in the pasture when she goes to pee and goes outside for a little bit, because she's been out a half a dozen times since 3:30 yesterday afternoon. So her water could have broken. It's been moist. We didn't get any rain yesterday or this morning yet, but the grass still gets wet. It's cool at night, and she comes in wet. So I'm always drying her paws and her belly and whatever she's gotten into, dry her off before I let her on my couch with me and stuff. But so I have no real evidence of water breaking, but I've got two very real, non-questionable contractions 12 hours ago. And now she's hiding under the covers, which is, she only did this last time she had the puppies. Afterwards, she would come over here and do that. But so we are 17 minutes into this all verbal informational video that shows you my wood stove and the dog under the covers. And that's her whelping box back there between the two big speakers behind the wood stove. And it's half the size it was last time, but out of experience, I get that she doesn't need that much room. And they're going to be, not crawling around on their bellies for the first 4 or 6 weeks before they even get up to start walking. So they'll be fine. I can bring them anywhere I want or expand that area as needed. As I said, the last litter after that incident in the road, it's not what I wanted to do, and it was against everything I believed in and everything I wanted and everything I was working for with this litter. They were good dogs. They knew their name. There is strength in numbers, and we were working on that. I was starting to build agility courses outside in my driveway that I was going to move to the pasture. Just a ramp that goes up or straight across, and then it goes down. Shadow wouldn't even do it with me, but Pink, the only boy in the litter, he started running across it with me when I would do it. And we were starting to work on collars and leashes and things, which very, very late, in my opinion. I agree, but we're talking 8 pups here, and I was doing the best I could with what I had going along. I was concerned with feeding them first and their shots and figuring out spay and neuter. Pink was getting his balls and trying to hump Mom. Mom was trying to hump him. It's like, okay, you two knock that off. We're not doing that. And we were working on these things, and the incident in the road happened, and it was just better for them sooner than later to be secure, or I was going to start losing a couple to the road. And as much as I miss them still, I cried for a week after they were gone. I'm supposed to be getting updates, and my phone is disabled because one day I went and got food from the shelter place. They give dog food out. And I came home that late afternoon with some friends. And the next morning, long story short, I wake up and I'm looking for my phone and I can't find it. And I'm starting to realize that I don't remember anything yesterday past getting the dog food and getting dropped off. So I wake up at about 11 that next day, and I start realizing I had a seizure. And I went to sleep before I got their food down for the night. And I wake up and I'm going to the bathroom and I can't find my phone and the food is right here on the counter. And I go, uh-oh, and I turn around and all the food bowls are empty. So I go to start feeding them, and face down in one of the food bowls was my iPhone. Now, it was not chewed on like somebody was playing with it. It was not damaged, broken, messed up like puppies chewed on it. It had one tiny little tooth mark hole in the glass screen at the bottom right corner, which was where the YouTube app was on my phone. And when I open the phone up, I pick it up and I open it up. It's still got a charge, and it starts selecting YouTube and then selecting, and kept popping up images of videos and going and just scrolling through them. And I'm like, what? And then slowly the screen went black all the way across. And so I got a very clear message right there and then. Feed us before you have a seizure and fall asleep. It was, oh my gosh, it was just poetic. It's funny. Yeah, I'm out of iPhone. It cost me $800, but the moment to find that and understand that message clearly is priceless. I'll never have a moment like that again. So I'm not sorry for the memory. It's been frustrating because I've been trying to get my cell phone with active service in another phone, and it's either, oh, this phone has been reset. You need to put an original email on here that was on here before. Well, this dude gave me this phone, so I don't have it. Or, whatever the case may be. No, I didn't steal the phone. No. You come across phones, or people give you phones or whatever. And this whole thing with this old email that was originally on the phone, who cares? I have an active service paid for and a SIM card, and it's Visible, it's subsidiary of Verizon, and it's bring your own phone number. So what do they care what phone I put my SIM card in if I have active service? Activate my SIM card on, my service on the phone I put my SIM card in. And most of the old phones around here I have are old Obama phones, and typical American capitalism. Nobody can use our service or our commodities or our products without using, making us money. It's like, shut up. That phone is mine. It's been mine for 5 years. Who cares what SIM card I put in it? Who cares? If the SIM card is paid for and the phone's functional, let them go together, people, for crap's sake. It's stupid. No, you have to buy our stuff. You can't use our stuff with anything else. Yeah, because we're not humans and we don't end up with pieces of this and pieces of that from things we buy that do the same thing with each other, but only if you have the right parts from the right company, from the right whatever. Once it's sold and it's in my possession, what I do with it is really nobody's business. As long as I'm not harming others, using it destructively if I want to destroy my own stuff, that's my business. But I'm not going around using things I buy to harm other people, their possessions or what have you. You know what I'm saying? It's like live and let live. Shut the frack up. It's just old. I don't know. Anyways, we got no phone. Like, this is a borrowed phone from somebody, and it's a Washington Obama phone. I live in California, and this thing gets 1.2 gigs of data with their Obama phone in Washington. I don't even watch YouTube. I just search stuff on the internet, look at stuff for my inventions, look at stuff for the puppies, look at stuff because I'm nosy, whatever. And in less than a week, 1.2 gigs of data is gone. I didn't watch a movie. My service has unlimited high-speed data, and I connect my DVD. I get one hotspot. I hook it to my DVD, and I watch YouTube, Netflix, Tubi TV, whatever I want. Unlimited, no buffering, no broken anything. The only thing that doesn't play right, go figure, is the movies that I've purchased. They're mine. I own them digitally on YouTube, and I can watch them anywhere. On that, I got them from a different app on an Android, and they come up on my YouTube account. Okay, cool, that's great. Well, those movies buffer, stop, freeze, and won't play through all the way. Come on. Anything I play on YouTube plays through all the way. I get the premium, and I have no commercials, no ads, no nothing. And then I try to watch the movies I paid $30 for a piece. I have every single Marvel movie from Iron Man to the Black Widow. I have both Wonder Womans. I have Maze Runner. I have 3 Batman movies. Justice League. I like all that. And that's a lot of money at $30 a pop, okay? And so over the years, I have collected all of these, and I like to watch them start to finish. I have favorites that I like to go in and watch again and again. 1984 is by far one of my favoriteest movies. And they're the only movies that don't play without buffering and freezing. My DVDs in a Blu-ray player play better than these movies. So I've gotten in contact with YouTube and said, I have a premium account. I watch everything, whatever. I appreciate it. I love it. I said, and in the last month, or it's been about 4 to 6 months that the movies have been spotty and whatever. I have enough of them that I just go get another one. I go watch another one if the one freezes. But they're all starting to freeze up now. And it's like, wait a minute. I paid for those. I own those. So I contacted YouTube and I said, look, those are mine. So if the digital copies that you have designated to my account for my viewing since I purchased them are becoming unviewable digital copies or unviewable data, however they attach the movie to my account when I purchase it and I can watch it anytime I want. Whatever you do, erase my entire list of purchased movies and reload them because they don't play. And then they go, well, can you give us an error code? I don't get an error code. The movie freezes. And it's frustrating because it's like, what? What do you want? You got my money. You cashed my check. You took it to the bank. Now, my movie, it may be digital only. Either send me DVDs or Blu-rays of all my movies or reload them. Erase them and reload them. Oh, we don't have access to your account. Bullshit. How do you think you got the movie there in the first place when I bought it? Don't go there. It's ridiculous. So I'm yammering about my phone. That's where I was. Anyway, so I can't watch my stuff. I'm back to my DVDs and Blu-ray viewing. There's speakers. This borrowed phone is kind of crappy, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speakers bounced around all around the TV there. I got more speakers too. There's like a couple on the shelves in here. Those 2 cabinets are speakers. I'm going to hook them up just for fun because I want to hear what they sound like. I haven't heard them yet. And then I have, there's a set of speakers upstairs that somebody was helping me do something once, and they disconnected a speaker and brought it down and set it. I'm like, what are you doing? So there's those 2 upstairs on the radio, 1 now, plus there's a bunch in the garage. I'm a fan of speakers. Receivers too. There's 1, 2, 3. One over there, 4. Those are stereo receivers. There's 3 printers here. I'm gonna be like Transformers, and they're all for sale. And they're on my PayPal account. And I take cold hard cash, PayPal, whatever. I'm just kidding. I'll sell anything if it's not 4-legged and furry. And in the dark right there is my desktop. Because I'm trying to get another iPhone active with my phone, you have to go to iTunes on a computer. You can't do it, whatever. I'm giving a shout out right here. Can everybody see that right there? What is that? Oh, yeah. Them is my kids. Colin Bracken and Sam King with the Roddy Channel. I finally got one. I just put that sticker up. Colin, if you ever see this, I just put that sticker up like 4 days ago, 5 days ago. I bought them when the first time I bought something, I got 2 stickers. There you go. There's Junior's paw print, right? And the Roddy channel. Check it out. The Roddy channel is the bomb. If you like Rottweilers, if you like dogs, if you like big trucks, fast cars, tattooed eyebrows, or just a great pair of kids doing it up, living their life, making it happen, shucking it on, moving it down, go check out the Roddy channel. They have lots of things to get into. There's one channel, well, it's probably 3 or 4 channels maybe, but I'm trying to, oh, there it is. There's the second one, Colin. Boom! This is my front window. Oh, come on. Help me out here. There it is. Oh, there it is. I got a maroon one too, folks. Okay? There's been no smoking. I don't care if you smoke. Just don't do it on my property because you throw your cigarette butts in my driveway and it's rude, you filthy mongrels. I'm done picking up your nasty cigarette butts. I do smoke. I smoke wood-tip cigars. So when I throw my butt down, it biodegrades instantly. It's wood. So get over it. That there says, mahalo for removing your shoes. No, it says, please remove your shoes. Don't take Mobeto ones on your way out. Mahalo. And then it's got a pair of flip-flops and a palm tree. Almost. Anyways. I was coming out here to show you that. Actually, I'm just pacing around while I'm yapping it up. But check out the Roddy Ranch. Well worth the view, and however you like it. He's probably got something going on about it. And Sam rocks the world. Great mommy dog. They have 4 Rottweilers. Kenai, 6 years old, has been having some health issues, getting better. Or the same, at least he's comfortable. He has a tail. He's a good-looking dog. And then he's got Kita, his 4-year-old female, who happens to be the mother of Fluffy, who's a 2-year-old male. And then he has a Junior, which is a second Junior. You need to go watch his videos and learn about the first Junior. And that was the video that my heart was captivated by Colin Bracken himself. And that guy's my twin right there. He's got red hair and a goatee and wears glasses. And I'm a 58-year-old woman. We're twins. I own it. I love it. I'm proud of it. Anyways, they got lots going on over there for everybody. So check it out. And then, so yeah, Junior. The Junior is Fluffy's offspring. And then Lexi. 2 pups. Who has 2 pups? It's just not right. Now I can't find Shadow. She's out here somewhere. Anyways, go check out the Roddy Ranch. Vlogs, whatever it is, and check it out. Look at the cars and get your groove on and enjoy yourself. I'm looking for Shadow now and I can't find her. She's out here somewhere going pee. Maybe her water's breaking, I don't know, but like last time, I will post videos when I get my SIM card in a phone again, but I'm going to shoot videos until then. So now that I've been going on for 33 minutes, say hi, Gary.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. There you go. I can barely see you. There's no flash on. Anyways, that's my buddy Gary. And I'm going to find Shadow, and I'll get to posting when I get a phone back with my SIM card in it. So everybody take care. Shout out Colin, my twin. Sam, I love you. What's the baby's name? For crap's sake, I know she's born. It is April, what's the date today? 18th. It's Monday the 18th. So the baby has to be born, you guys. I want to know the baby name. I want to know weight, time, all of that stuff. I want to know if Colin passed out in the birthing room or not. Come on, Sam. You know he probably did. I get to laugh at that one. Thumbs down, Sam. Thumbs down. Right on. Anyways, welcome back, and we'll keep you posted as the puppies come along. Take care.